These are 7 rappers who just got shot at by their ops. Let's get into it. The rapper with the rainbow-colored hair, Tekashi 6ix9ine, has had a pretty famous beef with Chief Keef. Got targeted in a crazy shooting incident in the middle of New York City back in 2018. Chief Keef managed to get away without getting hurt, but it didn't take long for the cops to figure out who did it. And guess who? It was that rapper with the rainbow-colored hair. Tekashi 6ix9ine and Chief Keef had been beefing with each other, but fans didn't really know why at the time. Actually, nobody knew that these two rappers were enemies until the investigation showed that 6ix9ine had a connection with one of the guys who tried to shoot at Chief Keef. After getting locked up for doing a bunch of gang crimes, 6ix9ine spilled the beans to the cops. He told them that he paid his buddy Kodak Black 20 grand to take out Chief Keef. But thankfully for Chief Keef, Kodak messed up that hit and only got paid 10 grand by 6ix9ine. Kodak got busted for trying to shoot at Chief Keef. Kodak Black got charged with using a dangerous weapon to help out a gang conspiracy. And in 2020, he got sentenced to 4.5 years in prison. But hey, he got let out earlier this year for being on good behavior.
My name is Devontae from Largo, Maryland. Of course, Chief Keef ain't gonna say nothing. You know who he be with, you know what he do, man. That boy crazy, for real. Chief Keef would do something to that man.
Although Chief Keef never spoke about his beef with 6ix9ine, he did release a diss track where he called out 6ix9ine. On the track Overhead, which was released in 2022, Chief Keef rapped, "Snitch-ass little boy, how you send a hit and tell on the one you sent, boy. I'm in good health looking like a fucking lick, boy. You should get a bunny chain cause your ass a trick, boy." Alright, so listen up. You probably already know King Von got killed in a crazy fight with another rapper called Quando Rondo. Nobody really knows why they were beefing, but one thing's for sure. King Von got shot by Quando Rondo's buddy Lil Tim. Some insiders say it all started because King Von was hanging out with NBA YoungBoy's baby mama.
Yeah, with the but
that particular night.
People don't know about that situation either. It's a lot of stories saying Quando was in Asian DM after he was just with Von and videos and buddy kicking it.
I seen the studio picture of Von hanging out with YoungBoy's baby mother.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of this shit, man.
There were rumors flying around about problems between King Von and NBA YoungBoy as well. King Von posted some pics with YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend, Jania. That caused tension between them. But King Von himself said there wasn't really any beef, because real beef only happens when somebody gets hurt. But Quando Rondo and his crew felt like they had to defend YoungBoy's honor. After King Von got killed, Quando Rondo started getting into more shootouts because his enemies kept threatening his life. Dude had to live in constant fear. In May of 2021, Quando and his crew stopped at a store and some guys rode up on him and started shooting. This happened around 3 a.m. in Atlanta after Quando Rondo did a concert. He was lucky because he didn't get hurt, but one of his guys got shot in the hand. Cops said it looked like a planned drive-by because they weren't in the store for long. Then on August 19, 2020, Quando Rondo was caught in another shootout, but he managed to escape without a scratch. Sadly, his friend Lil Pap got killed. The police said it happened near the intersection of Beverly Boulevard and La Cienega Boulevard. Quando and Lil Pap were at a gas station when 3 dudes in a white car pulled up in front of them and started shooting. Quando Rondo was driving his black Cadillac Escalade, and he managed to get out of there and drive a few blocks to West Hollywood, where he called the cops. The cops said that Quando and his friend drove to Santa Monica and San Vicente Boulevard to get help from the police. When they got there, they saw that one of the victims was in bad shape. Unfortunately, Lil Pap didn't make it. He died from bullet wounds before they could even get him to the hospital. These two rappers have been throwing shots at each other. And it ain't just about the music. It's all cause of this gang rivalry between ATK and KTA, two crews in Jacksonville. It's spilling over into the music scene, making things look real ugly. Back in 2017, Julio Fuyo's cousin got taken out, and that started the whole mess. Then in 2018, there was a shooting at Young and Ace's birthday party. Ace caught 8 bullets, but somehow he managed to survive. Sadly though, his brother and 2 friends didn't make it. The tension kept going on with more shootouts and revenge, and these dudes were even using social media to keep throwing shade at each other. But things really blew up when Young and Ace dropped his music video for Who I Smoke. In that joint, he started out dissing the dead ops from his ATK gang. The video got millions of views on YouTube. Julio Fuyo couldn't just sit there and take it, so he dropped a remix of his song When I See You. He took it to a whole new level by dancing in a graveyard with pictures of the 3 victims from that triple homicide back in 2018. He got his ops heated up, man, and Fuyo wasn't backing down.
Then at 16 years old, you get shot yourself.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened with that?
Okay. So
This was like my first day of school, like, cause I had got kicked out of.
Then some crazy stuff happened. 3 dudes in black hoodies showed up at Julio Fulio's crib trying to take him out, but Fulio was strapped, so he started shooting back. They had a full-on shootout, and Fulio managed to escape with just a graze on his leg. That's some lucky stuff right there. And get this, after the shootout, Fulio went on Instagram saying that he used voodoo magic to mess with his attackers. He straight up said that was voodoo. That was magic. It ain't no surprise to his fans, cause Fulio's parents come from Haiti, and voodoo's big in their culture. It's wild, man. Okay, so listen up. Back in 2019, NBA YoungBoy got caught up in some serious stuff in Miami, right before he was going to perform at the Rolling Loud Music Festival. Man, he got into a shootout with his ops, and guess what? Right after that, he ended up sitting in the back of a cop car. Crazy, isn't it? This all went down right in front of the Trump International Beach Resort on Collins Avenue at around 1:40 p.m. Thankfully, YoungBoy didn't get hurt, but his girlfriend at the time, Kay Marie, got hit in the upper arm. They rushed her to a hospital, and luckily she was in stable condition. It's a relief she didn't get seriously messed up. So here's what went down. NBA YoungBoy's crew had some beef with T Grizzly's crew. They used to make music together, even dropped a track called Hard Body, but things went sour over money. Money always messes things up.
We learned the altercation was between the entourages of NBA YoungBoy and T Grizzly. Witnesses say they heard someone fire shots, at least 4 or 5 rounds.
Funny thing is, T Grizzly was performing at the same festival. He even posted a picture on Instagram holding a water gun on stage, talking about how he wouldn't perform if he couldn't bring his real gun in. Dude's crazy, thinking he can bring a real gun to a festival like that. It was wild, man. It's like out of a movie or something. These rappers always get into some crazy drama. Let's move on to the next people on the list. Chicago rapper Lil Durk found himself in a harrowing situation after intruders attempted to invade his home in Atlanta. According to police reports, the break-in happened at around 5 a.m. that fateful Sunday morning in July of 2021. Lil Durk was home with his girlfriend at the time, India Royale, when the intruders came in. Luckily for them, they were able to scare the intruders away, but not without a fight. Both Lil Durk and his girl India had bullets flying their way as they engaged in a crossfire with the men who broke into their home. Luckily for them, no one was hurt and none of their belongings were stolen in the attack. That's like a whole action movie, man.
After midnight along River Road, police say they had a report of a man getting shot, a young man. We have since learned that that person is rapper Lil TJ. Police also tell us about a half a mile down the road, they found another victim at a gas station.
Lil TJ was hit during a robbery attempt while he was out at Chipotle with a couple of his friends, and unlike other random crossfires involving rappers, TJ's incident was quite different, as he was attacked in a series of raids across New Jersey. This whole thing happened in Edgewater, New Jersey, where one of the shootings happened at a Chipotle restaurant in the city and the other at an Exxon gas station. Reports claim that the crossfire that happened at Chipotle that involved Lil TJ was a deadly shooting that left the rapper in critical condition. He was rushed to a hospital where he had to undergo emergency surgery. Reports also claim that at 12:08 a.m. on June 22nd, the Edgewater Police Department responded to a 911 call reporting a shooting at 14 Promenade, Edgewater, New Jersey. The responding officers found rapper Lil TJ laying helpless with multiple bullet wounds to his neck and chest region. The rapper was immediately rushed to the hospital where he had to undergo emergency surgery, but luckily for him, he survived the tragic incident.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ, man. I'm just checking in with y'all. I just want to say thanks for the love, thanks for the support. I've been looking at the DMs, you know what I'm saying, the comments and everything else, and I feel love, you know what I'm saying. 7 shots, it was tough, you know. Most people don't survive it, but I'm here for a reason. And new music coming soon. We're gonna come back stronger than ever, man. Love y'all.
Kodak Black found himself involved in a disturbing incident outside a Los Angeles restaurant where gunfire erupted, leaving him with a bullet wound to the leg. Kodak was seen leaving the restaurant after attending a Justin Bieber performance alongside his entourage and rapper Gunna. They only stopped for a quick moment to take pictures with some fans before everything went downhill. A group of men got into an altercation, and in no time, the ringing sound of bullets filled the air, and rapper Kodak was seen wailing in pain. After the incident, his lawyer released a statement as news began circulating that it was a gang incident. There was an unprovoked attack on an individual Kodak was with. When security and Kodak came to his aid, several shots were fired at them by an unidentified assailant. The attorney Bradford Cohen wrote on Instagram. Luckily, this was all caught on video. Kodak was struck in the leg. It was not life-threatening. He will make a full recovery and he's in stable condition. Fans called him out for being hit in the leg. Kodak defended himself as he claimed that he was a tough gangster.